This author's note is also at the very beginning of your book if you'd rather read it on your own. My father was a master storyteller. He could tell a fine old story that made me hold my sides with rolling laughter and sent happy tears down my cheeks. Or a story of stark reality that made me shiver and be grateful for my own warm, secure surroundings. He could tell stories of beauty and grace, stories of gentle dreams, and paint them as vividly as any picture with splashes of character and dialogue. His memory detailed every event of 10 or 40 years or more before, just as if it had happened yesterday. By the fireside on our northern home, or in the South where I was born, I learned a history not then written in books, but one passed from generation to generation on the steps of moonlit porches and beside dying fires in one-room houses. A history of great-grandparents and of slavery and of the days following slavery, of those who lived still not free, yet who would not let their spirits be enslaved. From my father, the storyteller, I learned to respect the past, to respect my own heritage, and myself. From my father, the man, I learned even more, for he was endowed with a special grace that made him tower above other men. He was warm and steadfast, a man whose principles would not bend, and he had within him a rare strength that sustained not only my sister and me and all the family, but all those who sought his advice and leaned upon his wisdom. He was a complex person, yet he taught me many simple things important for a child to know: how to ride a horse and how to skate, how to blow soap bubbles, and how to tie a kite knot that met the challenge of the March winds, how to bathe a huge, faithful mongrel dog named Tiny. In time, he taught me the complex things, too. He taught me of myself, of life. He taught me of hopes and dreams. And he taught me the love of words. Without his teachings, without his words, my words would not have been. My father died last week. The stories as only he could tell them died with him. But his voice of joy and laughter, his enduring strength, his principles and constant wisdom remain, a part of all those who knew him and loved him well. They remain also within the pages of this book, its guiding spirit and total power. Mildred D. Taylor, April 1976.